Okay, so that was not a great roll. I'm going to re-roll because I'm human.
There's your...
Better.
That's 8. That's
Better.
8. But I can re-roll this one again.
Fix it,
I'm
bank.
pulling it from my fix-it bank pool.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again.
Last time.
Yes! I fixed it.
Alright, let's get that damage marker off of there.
Alright. Cannon hath been fixed.
Yeah.
Alright, let
Sir.
me kill this ship now.
Alright everybody, this is Dirtside. It is the Battlestations sequel. You guys are working together. I'm actually not part of the game. You don't even need a moderator for the game. You guys each have a character, and on the left side of your character card, you can see you've got attributes. That's how good you are at stuff like fighting is the red thing, and engineering and piloting and science. And if you look at the right-hand side, that's going to be movement and then hit points and target number and luck and number of hands. So each character also has some special thing about it, like because you're an elusive bunny, when things are shooting you, they have to reroll the highest die. And you also get extra luck. And because you're a rhinoceros, you get to get a free ram into something when you move into their space. And you are a bubbleoid, so when you take damage, you ignore the highest die but pop one of your bubbles.
Uh-oh.
And as a human, your special thing is you can reroll both the dice when you're skill checks. So everybody has a profession: a marine, a scientist, a pilot, and an engineer. You all get to reroll one die in those skills, but because you're a human, you can reroll both dice in the skill. Then on the back of your card, that's the special thing about your character, that you have something special you can do. I think you've got an energy blade, so you can block shots with your energy blade.
Cool.
And you have got slipster, so you can move an extra space, like sort of shift through walls and stuff. And let's see, you're obsessive. When you spend luck, you can spend more luck and get extra rerolls. And you are Mr. Fix-It, is that your deal?
Yep.
So you can, as a free action, you can spend from that pool and then try to fix stuff. And so the stuff that you can do in the game, basically what's going to happen is you guys all get to take your actions, and then the game system's going to take its actions. And when you get to take your actions, you decide what order you want to take it in, and then you're going to move and act. And if you don't want to, if you just want to move twice, you can move twice. And when you act, you're going to roll 2 dice against a target number, and the target number is, you've got a cheat sheet over there. Can you grab that cheat sheet?
Sure.
Basically, it's color-coded, the stuff that you can do. Combat, engineering, piloting, and science. Most of the things you're going to be doing are shooting people with your weapons, but the medic might be healing people, and the pilot might be driving a car or something, and you might be fixing stuff. In this mission, you guys are the crew that's trying to protect this planet from this evil bunch of pirates who are coming down to blast this planet. So what you've got to do, your mission is to parachute in, get control of these cannon installations, and shoot that ship and stop them from doing it. Meanwhile, they've also got some grunts. These are some sort of idiot locals who don't have a whole lot of skill or abilities, but they're just going to come in and shoot their blasters at you, try to stop you. So this ship's already at 30 hull damage. Every time it takes damage, they're going to have to make a survival check. And the first thing you guys are going to do is parachute in. And I think we're just about ready to go. So the sequence of play is going to go like this. You guys are going to drop in during character actions, and then you get to move and act. And your move action is to drop in. Then the enemies are going to move. They each move 2 spaces, but they're going to be subject to the terrain rules. It's 2 spaces to move through the desert, that sort of thing. And then the enemy ship is also going to take their action, and they're going to be blasting at you. So that's the sequence of play, and because it's unmoderated, you guys don't need me. I'll just step aside.
All right.
Bye, Jeff.
Bye, Jeff. All
All right.
Kyle.
Alright, it's time for Kyle Richards to jump in. So I'm going to roll my...
You pick a spot where you're going to go?
Oh, great. I want to land right around here.
Okay. Well, I would put him down where you're going,
Okay.
and then you roll your dice to do the piloting check.
Alright, piloting check, 2 dice.
Oh!
That's not
What's
great.
your piloting
Kyle.
skill?
My piloting skill is 2.
So that's
Total 5.
5. That means I would spend luck and reroll that 1.
Great.
Whew.
Better. Alright, rolling my drift dice.
So 2 goes this way, 3 goes this way, And 5 goes 2, 3, 4 that way. So that's where you landed. Well, now that was your move action. Now you
Okay.
got your action, so you could move to the cannon, and that way you can shoot people from it.
Great. Move 2 squares.
Can I
Oh,
move
that's
one?
desert, so you can. It costs 2 to go through a desert.
And you can't move
once.
diagonally.
Correct.
I'm gonna move here. Oh, there we go.
All right. I think we should go support him.
Okay, can I jump in next?
Sure.
So I'm gonna try to go. Can I try to go right here?
You can try and go there, yeah. And the snow's soft, so you'll take less damage if you roll badly.
See, I didn't know that.
11.
Nice job. What's
Okay.
your piloting skill?
It is a 1.
So because you made your piloting skill check by more than 3, so 8 plus 3 is 11, you roll 1 less fewer drift dice, so you just roll 2 drift dice. And it's 2, 3, 4, 5.
2 and then 5.
Yeah, so 2 and then 5. Did you have a jetpack?
I do not have a jetpack.
Do you have a gun?
I have a blaster.
Well, maybe you could shoot that guy so he doesn't shoot us.
So I'm going to attack this guy.
He's a target 7,
Target 7.
and he's 2 squares away,
Yes, 2 squares away, and I already have a value of 2.
so you need to roll a 7 to hit him. Nice
Yes!
job! Woo!
Ah!
Alright, so now you roll 2 dice for damage, and grunts only have 4 hit points.
Ooh!
I got him all.
No, because if you look at the blaster, it's 2 dice minus 1. So that's 4 minus 1, which is 3 damage. And because he's, has the thick hide, it's 1 off that. So he has taken 2 points of damage, so he is half dead.
Alright. Half dead,
Half
that's
dead.
good.
Alright, Allie,
Is
why
he
don't we
just
place the
speaking
rhino
English?
near everybody, so if somebody gets hurt, you can heal them. How about between the people there? And then you roll your piloting check. You want to roll an 8. So you rolled a 7, which means you'll take a die of damage because you didn't wobble, but you can spend a luck to reroll that 1, and then you won't take any damage, hopefully.
Alright.
A little better.
All right. So now you roll 3 dice of drift. Remember, you're going to drift by however much you miss your roll by. All right. So 6 means you double this. So you're going 4 in the direction of 2. So you move 4 inches towards the front. Yes. And as long as you're there, you may as well shoot the guy next to you.
Bang, bang.
And in this game, it doesn't matter which way your figure's looking, because you can just see all around you, but it does look cooler when you're looking at your enemy. Line of sight is basically you go the center of your square to the center of the square you're aiming, and as long as a building or a ship isn't in the way, you can see them.
Great.
Alright, so you roll 2 dice plus your combat. He's a 7. You have a 1 combat, so you just need a 6 to hit him.
See,
Or
It
you
is
could just
not her
miss.
day.
You could spend luck if you want to try and hit him, but you were looking for 5 on one of these, so I would just miss. I'm going to try and land on this cannon here. I have a piloting of 1, so I need a 7.
Alright.
8,
Yeah.
9, so I land there. Then I roll 3 drift dice. This one goes away. 2s and 4 cancel. I am on the roof of this
Yeah!
building.
Sergio!
Cannon installation!
And then I'll walk inside. There's a ladder, so I can just go inside the building now. Alright, so now that we've all completed our actions, it's time for the enemies to go. We'll start with the ship, and they are going to try and kill us.